It's going to be a good one because there is a lot on the line for a couple of, proven performers on the CT. They need to make up some ground on the ranks. Yago Dora, he's the consistent performer this season amongst these three. He's up against Kanoa Igarashi, a CT winner.
To kind of rewrite the script as we see Yago, well, he took off on a left-hander on his first ride. A little foam climb to start things off, another projection floater down the line. And a beautiful open face carve here and a fourth. So, well, of the entire event. And this was Kolohe's first attempt. Down the line, takes to the air, gets the alley-oop. Doesn't miss a beat, but just a little.
So this is going to be interesting to see. How will they deal with the pressure? Kanoa, this hasn't been the happiest of hunting grounds for him. Main breaks proved a real challenge. He's never made it into a final series here. So he really needs to step things up. Behind him on the outside, it looks like Yago's going to swoop. Oh, unbelievable, big, powerful backhand blast to get started. And Yago has that ability to turn things up in powerful conditions and match that energy of the ocean with some big turns of his own. But much like Kanoa, he hasn't had any big results in.
And Yago's backup wave just stabs it on the backhand, gets it up nice and high. Little check turn on the second, and then gets, Kolohe up and running again. So this was his second score. Just waiting patiently, hits the brakes, looking for something down the line, looking for the air section. Yep, absolutely. We can see Kolohe was wanting this ride, but Yago takes it with second priority.
Oh, solid hit to get started again. Let's see if we can find a more powerful finish on the end section. He does. You never have to kind of figure out what Yago's feeling after a ride. The body language suggests that he liked the feel of that one.
And it's become so competitive and entertaining the way that these surfers approach this wave, especially on these rides.
Yago on the replay. This was a 6.93, so the best wave of the heat so far.
Yeah, why was it the best? Because of this stuff here. Just tags this first wave. Didn't over-rotate because he saw the wave just continuing down the line. Strong, powerful, goofy footer here. You could see just generating a lot of acceleration through that turn. And this one, late, pivots off the lip. Gets to the finish. Here goes Kanoa.
Igarashi, just a 3.67 on his opening ride. Very surprising to see him so far down the ratings. He's just been building so nicely to consistently put himself in the front. But he was just really sort of looking to fit the right moves into the different sections of that wave. Let's see what Andino can do. Big alley-oop to kick things off on his second ride in this heat. But he started this one with a huge frontside carve. Does well on a tricky section there to maintain control. Gets the finish he was after.
I love that first turn. That was great. Was completely free and open. Watch this. Ropes it around, almost like a two-stage acceleration through that turn. The second slicey little hit, and then gets to the third one. Love this angle here. You can just see messing with that section. Really critical part of the wave.
What a beautiful shot. That is just the sunshine just absolutely flaring through the walls of these waves, and Kolohe did just put everything into that.
Geez,
and that's what you want to see.
Yeah, he was leaning right over. The body was pretty much horizontal through that turn. He almost overextended, but was able to just pull it right back under his feet.
There's a lot going on in that first turn. If you were going to pick it apart, some people would say, oh, his rails weren't all that clean. Out there during the interview, though, Kanoa Igarashi tapped into this one. Beautiful first turn. This guy is so precise when he's on and really is so well-rounded. Good adjustment there. Big first turn and, quickly stuffed a move in. He also had this attempt. Oh, really going for it. Let's see if Kolohe Andino can get rid of this 5-point ride and increase this lead. You can see there's a little bit of texture on the lip of these waves now, making it hard for the surfers to get that timing spot on.
Might take to the air. Let's see how this one panned out on the replay. Good snap to start off. Just kind of walled out down the line and shut down on him. has recently acquired the services of Mitchell Ross as well. Carissa and Jacko Baker's coach, and he's up and riding now.
Just a little kick on the tail there. He doesn't like what he sees down the line. He opts out.
He's been getting these waves where he's just coming up and doing these foam climbs, and we know that the judges they don't buy into it. They want to see those clean, open face hacks. You know, we want to get so excited up there in the booth, and we want to see just massive turns, high critical, high risk stuff.
Yago Dora just places that first move, now driving around the bowl onto the open face, whips a nice little backhand carve out of the top, chipping away at this wave. Some decent surfing. He's trying to drop a 5.77. He wants a 6.01 to jump into the lead.
Trying to be generous, but here we go. Let's have a look, see if he does get into fourth gear. So drives hard off the bottom, snaps cleanly through the lip here, drives around this big long section. That's a better turn there, connects better with the face, gets the rail wet, and then all the way through to the inside.
You know, was that my best version of that turn that I can place in that section of the wave? And for Yago on that last ride, the answer would be no. As we see Andino now trying to better this 5-point ride and push further ahead. Swings the tail around. Just how tricky is that wave to ride?
I was thinking exactly the same thing. That was such a hard wave to ride, and he did well to actually just stay on his board. There are surfers who can manufacture a score out of, get an 8 out of a 6-point ride. So, but it definitely makes it harder. But here goes Kanoa. This is a better looking wave.
So he can turn it with a single ride. He needs 7.3 out of this one. A really nice slice to get started. Gets that board vertically once again. So just transitioning through to this inside at the moment, trying to add some flow to this ride. It's a nice place floating re-entry to finish. 2.5 minutes to go.
2 over the top. Let's check the replay. So this first turn gets a nice clean snap off the lip, goes deep on the bottom turn, and again just that kind of foam climbing turn. That was a bit of a two-stage check turn. Nice finish though.
Yago Dora just covering, and he's got to make sure that he's paying attention to when this hooter sounds. Be careful, Yago. Oh, he got lucky there. Kanoa Igarashi. Wow, Yago Dora goes left, absolutely explodes out of the pocket, monster pop, plenty of elevation, got that tail nice and high and completed it with ease.
Constructed a great heat, but what a treat here. Yago Dora takes to the sky on the left-hander, so proving it still can be done on the lefts. There's still scores out there, and special finish, but a well-constructed heat for Yago as well. Have a look at that, completely corked out. Full view of the bottom of his surfboard there.
That was so cool.
Beautiful grab rail rotation.
You know, in a heat that was kind of lacking in individual highlight moments, manoeuvre moments for Yago Dora. Yeah, that's a much different reaction to sort of talking about not caring if he has to go on the Challenger Series. I think Kolohe's come here in search of a massive finish here at the Western Australia Margaret River Pro, and he's on his way.